Hello, tayo po ay nagbabalik at ngayon andito pa rin tayo sa ating lesson ng art appreciation at ngayon po ang atin pong pag-usapan ay yung subject, form, and content of art. So, sinasabi dito, every art has a subject, form, and content. Sa art po, or kahit anong art na makikita natin, ito pong tatlong ito ay nandoon. Ang art po, ulitin natin, ay meron po siyang subject, meron po siyang form, at meron po siyang content. Ang subject, ang kanya pong tinutukoy ay yung what ng isang art. Ang form po is how, at ang content po ay why. So, now let's start about subject. Ang subject of art refers to what the artwork is about or what is being depicted. Makikita natin dito what is depicted in an artwork is a person. Okay, nakikita natin yung tao dyan, ng object dyan, yung scenery dyan, event or idea na meron dyan. Ano ba ang subject sa Dalagang Bukid according to Fernando Amorsolo? Makikita natin dyan, it is a young lady. Okay, na meron siyang landscape sa likod. Ang subject po ay may dalawang types. It could be a representational or non-representational. Ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Ang representational subject, ito po yung example, yung Dalagang Bukid ni Fernando Amorsolo. Because it clearly depicts real-world objects or people. For example, portraits or landscape. Kung titingnan natin yung art na ito, makikita agad natin na ang nasa painting or art ay tao. Nare-recognize siya agad. In other words, representational is recognizable. Makikita mo agad yung kanyang subject. Kabaliktaran naman ang non-representational. Ang non-representational is without subject and it does not depend on reality. It creates purely aesthetic reasons and highly subjective and difficult to define. Isa na po sa example dito ay yung painting na yan, yung art na yan. Pag tinignan mo siya, hindi mo agad makikita kung ano yung gustong ipahiwatig ng artist. Kasi napaka-abstract niya. So one of the examples of non-representational art is abstract. Ito yung mga types of subject matter sa art. Maaring ito ay portrait, still life is inanimate objects, landscape, genre, like everyday life scenes, historical or religious art, and abstract art. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan po natin yung form ng art. Ang form po ng art refers to the arrangement of visual elements. Ibig sabihin, paano niya or paano ng artist ina-arrange yung visual elements para gawin yung subject na gusto niyang i-depict doon sa kanyang art. So, it is the how. How is the process. Ito na po yung actual na paggawa ng art based doon sa style ng isang artist. It is concerned with how the subject is presented. Kagaya nga ng sinabi natin kanina. Paano niya present yung subject. And often reflects an artist's technique or style. Iba-iba pong artist, iba-iba po yung technique at saka style na ginagamit nila. Depende po kung ano yung klaseng subject or technique meron sila. So si Vincent van Gogh ay iba yung kanyang technique kay Leonardo da Vinci. Dito po sa elements of or visual elements na tinatawag, nakapaloob po dito yung line, paano ginagamit yung line, yung color, yung shape, yung texture ng isang art, yung space, okay, at saka yung value, or yung lightness at saka darkness. Ito po nakadepende kung ano po yung gustong ipahiwatig ng artist connected to the subject at saka yung meaning or content na gusto niyang makita ng tao or ng audience. Ito pong mga elements ay pag-aralan po natin pa ng in-depth doon po sa elements and principles of design. Okay, now let's move on to the content of art. So as we said a while ago, that the content is the meaning, the message, or feeling expressed in that particular art. So if art has a subject, art has a form, content is about the meaning or the message na gustong i-portray ng isang artist doon sa kaniyang ginagawang artwork. So ano ba ang mensahe nito? Ang mensahe po ay nakadepende doon sa paano ginawa yung form at saka yung subject na kanyang ni-represent. So when we talk about the content of art, it goes beyond what is seen, kung anong nakikita. It's what is felt or understood. So hindi lang dapat yung anong nakikita, but kung ano yung meaning behind dun sa ating nakikita. It also derived from the interaction of subject and form. So yung result ng or interaction ng subject at form, yun po yung meaning. And can be personal, or the meaning could be personal, social, political, or even spiritual. It depends upon a particular artwork. Okay, pag sinabi nating content or meaning or message ng particular artwork, meron po tayong levels of meaning. Okay, ang una pong level ay factual. Pag sinabi nating factual, it refers to the literal and observable aspects of an artwork. Kung ano yung nakikita natin, we can actually identify directly without even an interpretation. Pag sinabi nating factual, again, it refers to the literal and observable aspects of an artwork. The second one is conventional. What is conventional? It refers to the symbolic meanings or cultural associations attached to objects, figures, or colors in the artwork that are understood by certain group or society. For example, itong art na ito about the art or icon of Jesus. Now, hindi lang dyan makikita natin yung figures or yung Jesus as depicted in a particular art, pero meron siyang meaning na nakatago. Kasama na doon yung symbols, yung motifs, yung action, or even the objects that you can see, even the color, even yung lines, kung ano man dyan, yung figure ng ilong, kung ano man, lahat po yan meron pong meaning. So yan, makikita natin that it goes beyond what is observable But there are certain symbols and motifs na kailangan nating tingnan para maintindihan natin kung ano ang meaning nito. Okay, the next level is subjective. So, para sa kanya, okay, iba't ibang audience, iba't iba din ang kanilang personal or emotional interpretation of a particular art. So, dito po pumapasok yung interpretation ng audience. Maaring ibang interpretation niya sa kanya depends upon how we see a particular artwork. So may tatlong levels: factual, conventional, at saka subjective. Okay, natitingnan natin yung example. Okay, yung Spoliarium ni Juan Luna. Kung titingnan natin dito, makikita natin yung subject, ang dead gladiators drag across a Roman arena. Form is, kung makikita natin kung paano niya ginawa ito, it is in style very realistic, but the colors itself, the line or the form or the strategy ng artist is very dramatic ang lighting na at saka large scale. Ano naman ang content nito or meaning? Commentary on oppression and colonial suffering. So ito yung interaction ng subject, form at saka content. All three elements work together. Subject is what, form is how, content ay why, and these three na makikita natin sa art, it will help us understand on how to interpret a particular artwork deeply. So ito yung pang-activity natin, okay? I want you to look and choose a particular artwork at i-identify yung kanyang subject, form, at saka content. Bago tayo magtapos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can provide more videos in the future. So maraming salamat po sa ating lahat and God bless po.